AM, The Ticket.
All right, welcome back. Idaho Sports Talk on this fabulous Tuesday, heading to our Fat Guys First Deli Hotline Prater for a very special interview. This gentleman making his debut on Idaho Sports Talk, and he is our TSS Home Comfort KTIK Boise State Student Athlete Community Ambassador of the Month winner. He's Boise State's quarterback, Taylen Green. And Taylen, we're happy to reward you with the $500 prize this comes with, and obviously to have you here on Idaho Sports Talk for the first time ever. Welcome to the show, man. How you doing today?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I'm doing good. How about you?
We're doing really well, Taylen. We're excited. Excited to talk some football, get to know you. And I guess I'll just start this beautiful journey that you've been on, and we'll just kind of go back the last 100 days. We've shared our perspective of how that's went here on this show, but we want your perspective. How has this beautiful ride over the last 100 days or so been for you, Taylen?
It's been a crazy ride, and I'm just blessed to have an amazing coaching staff and amazing teammates to help me on this journey. And yeah.
Taylen, the joy that you show, like you watch you play a couple times and it's like, okay, here we go. This kid plays with a lot of joy. He shows a lot of joy. You lead with a lot of joy as a leader. That's obvious when you watch you play. Where does that come from?
It honestly comes from just, where I'm from, just Dallas, Texas, and just being able to play football is just brings so much joy, and just it's a game, it's fun, and I feel like that's why I try to instill in my teammates, just to relax and just have fun while we're out there, and just have really good teamwork.
We're talking to Boise State quarterback Taylen Green. He is the Mountain West Freshman of the Year, and today he is the TSS Home Comfort Name, Image, and Likeness Student Athlete Boise State Community Ambassador of the Month. We're giving Taylen a check for $500 courtesy of TSS Home Comfort. Taylen, I kind of wanted to follow up on that joy question a little bit. You're such this beautiful athlete that you can run the ball, you can throw the ball. You got two really nice skill sets. Which do you have more fun doing? Do you love throwing the ball, or do you love running the ball more during a football game?
Honestly, I have fun doing both. No, it honestly just depends on what the defense gives. If they're going to try to stop the run, then we're going to pass it. And if they're going to try to stop the pass, we're going to run. So no matter what they do, I mean, as long as we score, that's what gives me joy, is just scoring with my teammates.
Yeah.
No matter who scores or how we score.
Taylen Green, before we go forward, we got a million questions we want to ask you just to get to know you a little bit better. But I think part of that process is going back a little bit. Let's go back and talk about your recruiting. It happened during COVID. I think your entire process was a 2-hour Zoom phone call. You never came here and visited. It was right in the middle of a coaching change. How you ended up in Boise State is a miracle. Put that in your own words. How about the recruiting journey and how you ended up at Boise State, and what attracted you to Boise State?
It was a crazy ride, especially with COVID, having the Zoom, like you said. What really attracted me to Boise State is just, the culture here, and just the people here in the community, like I was telling Coach Av, just the teammates that we have here, they just love to work and just love, like we say, just get out the mud, and they just love, embrace the process. And what really, really brought me to Boise State is just how the history of just developmental process and just development of their players. And that's what I truly fell in love with. And, of course, Boise State, the blue, and it's just different. I love that it's different than other programs.
Well, other programs are wishing they had you right now. Taylen Green, Freshman of the Year, Boise State. We're happy to have him on Idaho Sports Talk. And you come from an athletic family. You aren't the first person in your family to go through this journey. Your sister was a McDonald's All-American as a basketball player. Played at some of the biggest schools in the country. I'm not certain if your parents or anybody else in your family went deep into athletics. You come from an athletic family, Taylen. What's that like growing up? And I'm sure you're making everybody proud, huh?
Yes, sir. Being from an athletic family from a young age, both my parents instilled in us just the will to win, just the competitive nature that we have, especially just me and my sister going out like in the backyard playing basketball. I feel like that's what really started it all, and just seeing her and how she works hard on and off the field really encouraged me on how I should do things. She was a really big role model in doing that.
Taylen Green, Boise State quarterback, this month's TSS Home Comfort Community Ambassador Student Athlete of the Month. We're going to do this thanks to the people at TSS Home Comfort every month through the Boise State athletic season. And today, Boise State quarterback Taylen Green. We just kind of talked about your family a little bit. What about your football style, your football influences, your football mentors? Who made you the football player that you are today growing up? And when did you start? Were you a fifth grade kid, a sixth grade kid? Did you pick it up late? And who's responsible for sending you to Boise State and playing football like you are now?
I started early. I started tackle football probably first grade, but I really didn't get real serious until probably seventh. And I would probably have to give my credit to my dad. He was like, if you want to be great, if you want to go the places you want to go, you have to work at it. And I feel like he and my sister was really hard on me. What was the second half? I'm sorry.
It's just the developing your coaches who developed the kind of style you have on the football field right now, the coaching mentors that you had.
Growing up, I had a QB mentor, Kevin Murray. It was Kyler Murray's dad. He really helped me get to it was kind of hard because, growing up, just being from Dallas, Kyler Murray in high school was just crazy. And man. He was something else. And just being able to be coached by his dad was just a blessing. And I feel like just everything is just now it's just a blessing, and just everything's just God did.
You're from Texas. I've had conversations with Kevin Murray about you, Taylen Green, our guest right now. We're trying to get him on this show at some point too, but just the Texas connection and this pipeline. Boise State's done a terrific job at this. We call it the Texas Trio here on Idaho Sports Talk, Taylen, and that's yourself, Eric McAllister, and Ashton Genty. Bronco Nation obviously pumped for the future. How exciting is it for you? I mean, you grew up close by those guys within like a 60-mile radius. I bet you guys are pumped for the future too. What's it like, the Texas Trio, you three? That must help all you guys when you get a little homesick, huh?
Yeah. It's the, I don't know what to call it, the Texas quad, because, Latrell Caples is from there too. So just all of us being in the same area just makes it a whole lot better, just the chemistry, and just we all experience similar things growing up. And when we go back home, we already talked about we're going to put in that work together, and we're going to live together. We're going to do all this together. So it's going to be something special, and like we're excited for the future, but at the same time, we're just focused on the now. And yeah.
All right, Taylen, let's pepper you with some questions and get to know you a little bit in terms of who you are. I mean, tell me a little bit about yourself away from football. I know you're focused on 1,000% football right now, but you have 5 minutes of free time a week. Do you spend it? What do you do? What do you like to do? How do you laugh? What makes you laugh? What makes you enjoy life beyond football?
Yes, sir. What really makes me laugh is just my family, my friends, my roommate, Zion.
Zion Washington?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's actually my cousin. I don't know if y'all know, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Okay, that's news.
Yes, sir. And like he lives literally 10 minutes from me back home in Dallas. So we have like a little chemistry. So we normally go bowling or just finding little things to do. We're trying to, since we're from Texas, we love food, so we just always trying to find some food spots around town. So
I love it, man. Gonna beat Khalil Shakir at bowling one of these years. I heard you. I heard you're going after You're not that good.
I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, Shaq's a good bowler. Taylen, you throw such a beautiful deep ball. Did you throw deep a lot in high school? I mean, maybe with Kevin Murray and your quarterback coaching, because, dude, your deep ball is brilliant to watch, and it seems like obviously you love throwing it too. What makes your deep ball so successful?
In high school, yeah, we did a lot, but I just feel like it's just the receivers, just making it easier on me. I'm just throwing it. They do the releases, they get open. And my job is to get it there, at least give them a chance, and they're doing a great job with that.
All right, Taylen Green, give us a couple of seconds here. We're going to fire up a little piece of audio. I'm not sure if you've heard this. I know you've had a chance to meet Bob Beeler, play-by-play guy, and our friend here, our coworker here at Idaho Sports Talk. Your 91-yard run on Saturday was one of our favorite calls ever from Bob Beeler. Listen to this for a second, then I want to come back and ask you about this. Here's Bob Beeler describing your beautiful, beautiful 91-yard run Saturday afternoon.
In the pistol, Green, zone read, keeps it left side. Green will get to the 10. Could this be a long run? 20, 30, 40. Go, Taylen, go. 40, 30, 20, 10. This game is locked up. 91 yards for Taylen Green. Unbelievable way to finish.
Taylen Green, I can't tell you how much you thrilled the city of Boise and Boise State and Bronco Nation with that run. What's it like inside your helmet when that play is going on? Do you hear the crowd? Do you get adrenaline? Does your heart start pumping, or is it completely quiet and you're just cruising like a gazelle down the sidelines?
I definitely hear the crowd. I mean, the crowd really gives us energy. We feed off of that in that run. I heard them, but I was just thinking about just run as fast as you can and just keep going and score.
Taylen Green with us again, this month's recipient of the TSS Home Comfort KTIK Boise State Student Athlete Community Ambassador of the Month Award. He also found out today that he was Freshman of the Year in the Mountain West. Pretty decent being Taylen Green today, and we're happy to have him on Idaho Sports Talk. We have another clip I want to play for you too, Taylen, and this was Dirk Cutter talking about you yesterday in his press conference. And on the back end, I want to ask you a question about Coach. Fire away, JP.
Taylen's a happy kid playing football and getting better every week.
Okay, you hear that. Just a happy kid playing football, getting better every week. Coach Cutter has talked to us, Taylen, and he has high expectations. And it's like every week he comes to his press conference and says, Taylen Green continues to exceed my expectations, and they're really high. How has it been getting to know Dirk Cutter, learn from him, be one of his pupils, his last one to be exact, if he's retiring after this year? Just Dirk Cutter and you, what has that relationship meant to you, Taylen?
Yes, sir. It means everything. I mean, it's very rare you're going to have a QB coach that coaches in the NFL, and just the experience that he has. And just every day I just try to just be like a sponge and soak up everything I can. And especially in practice, he's on all of us. If you take a play off, he will let you know. So I feel like that's been really, really like big on me. Just take every play like it's the last play. And just, if you make a mistake, just learn from it. Don't make the same mistake.
Taylen Green, what's the most important thing, or maybe there's a couple of them that Dirk Cutter has taught you? What are you going to keep in your brain for the rest of your football career that Dirk Cutter has shared with you over the last 85 days?
Like you said, just have fun. I mean, it is a game, and at the same time, there's a time and place to have fun, but at the same time, there's a time and place to be serious. And the one thing I'll stand by is, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, you have a job to do, and your job is to execute no matter what the situation is.
Taylen, it's been so much fun watching you, and we love having you on Idaho Sports Talk here. And starting quarterback at Boise State University, I think it's the most important position in sports in the entire state of Idaho. What gives you the confidence that you're going to take this baton, if so, that has been passed your way, and as a freshman you can have this gig a long time? Taylen, talk about being the starting quarterback for Boise State, even for a Texas kid, what it means for you to be in this town playing quarterback on that blue turf.
Yes, sir. I mean, it means everything to me because I know what this football team means to this, not only to us but to the city, and that it just means that every single day, not only me but the whole football team, we have an obligation, we have a standard to meet every single day, and in practice we feel that, and like we tell everybody, we tell our team that we're the heartbeat of this city, and we want to, on game days, display that.
Taylen Green, when you're out on the football field, it's very, very obvious that the moment is not too big for you. We've talked about the joy that you've played with, and you play like you've been out there for a long time. And as my partner just said, you're hopefully going to play Boise State football for a long time. Has it ever sunk into you in terms of the responsibility that you hold, and how you're going to handle that, and how you're going to conduct yourself over the next couple of years? Do you put a little thought into that? I mean, that's going to be coaching. That's going to be part of the Boise State family. A lot of that's going to happen just naturally, but dude, we're so excited for you over these next couple of years. How are you going to process that, and how are you going to visualize that over these next couple of years?
Yes, sir. Right now, I really haven't thought about that a lot. I've been just really just taking it day by day, and just trying to be better. We have this game up, so yeah, just not really looking at that right now. Just focused on what our job is right now.
Winning a Mountain West championship, that game this Saturday. And Taylen Green, we really appreciate getting to know you. The greatest physical specimen I think we've seen play quarterback at Boise State, and we love watching you with every game. And a big congratulations not only to winning the Freshman of the Year award in the Mountain West, but also being this month's recipient of our TSS Home Comfort KTIK Boise State Student Athlete Community Ambassador of the Month award. Enjoy that cash, and Taylen, can't wait to talk to you again, man. Keep it going. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having him. Definitely, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. There's Taylen Green. Thoughts on that interview? 208-424-9300. We'll read some of those on the Cloverdale Plumbing text line. And we also asked our listeners, Prater, last segment, Andy Avalos, what Christmas gift, holiday gift would he give Coach Cutter? No money is allowed. And we're asking for wrong answers only. And we got some doozies in the text line box already. So, that's a little Amber Alert on my phone. My bad. I'll have to check that sucker out. We'll be back on Idaho Sports Talk.